Hello student, this is Suman Sharma from FVM Sinidih and this is the next video for class 6. The chapter name is Components of Food. In this video, we will study about minerals. Student, we know that there are different kinds of minerals and each mineral is essential to our body and each mineral is needed to our body. But why this is needed to our body? The minerals are needed to our body for the proper growth of the body and to maintain the good health. These are the reasons why the minerals are needed to our body. We know that iodine, phosphorus, calcium are some examples of the minerals. Here, as you can see in the image, that some sources of iodine. Here, fish, curd, vegetables, fruit, iodized salt. These are the some food items that contain iodine. The another example is some sources of phosphorus. As you can see in the image, milk, banana, pulses, green leafy vegetables, bajra. These are the some food items that contain phosphorus. The another example is some sources of iron. Here, as you can see in the image, that spinach, leafy vegetables, apples, eggs, cereals, pulses, meat. These are the food items that contain iron. And the another example is some sources of calcium. Here, milk, eggs, fish, green leafy vegetables. These are the food items that contain calcium. So students, these are some different kinds of food items that contains different types of minerals that is needed to our body. In the next slide, we will study about dietary fibers and water. Students, besides these nutrients, our body needs dietary fiber and water. But what is this dietary fiber means? Firstly, the dietary fibers is known as roughage, and roughage is mainly provided by the plant product. But what is this plant product? The product that is obtained from the plant or the food items that is obtained from the plant is called plant product. Here are some examples for the plant product, that is grains, pulses, potatoes, fresh fruits and vegetables are the main sources of the roughage that is obtained from the plant. But why our body needed that roughages or the dietary fibers? Because this helps our body to get rid of the undigested food. That's why the dietary fibers or roughages is essential to our body. Now, students, in the next slide, we will study about water. Here, we know that water helps our body to absorb the nutrients from the food. This is the first point. And we know that water helps to transport the cooked food or water helps to transport the digested food to the different parts of the body. But there are some wastage products are also formed in our body. So water helps to throwing out that wastage in the form of urine and sweat. Now, in the third point, students, we know that we need 2 or 3 liters of water in each day. So, to fulfill the adequate amount of water in our body, we drink water, milk or tea. And we add water to most of the cooked foods so that the adequate amount of water, that is 2 or 3 liters of water, is fulfilled in our body. Now, these are the terms related to water. In the next slide, here the topic is balanced diet. Now, what is balanced diet means? Balanced diet is that diet which provides all the nutrients to our body in right quantity, and along with all the nutrients it contains roughages and water. So when all the nutrients along with roughage and water are present in our food, then that diet is called balanced diet. Now, eating the right kind of food is not enough. We should cook the food properly. If we cook the food properly, then the nutrients are not lost. Here students, in the next point, if we wash the vegetable or the fruit after cutting or peeling them, means if we washed the fruit or the vegetable after cutting or peeling them, then there is some loss of vitamins. Why? Because the skin of the vegetable or the fruit contains vitamins and minerals. Now, the last point is that if we want to cook pulses or rice, then we have to wash it. But if we wash it repeatedly, then some minerals and the vitamins present in them remove from them. So that we should not wash them repeatedly. So these are the terms related to balanced diet. Now in the next slide, deficiency disease. What is this deficiency disease? The disease that occurs due to the lack of nutrients over a long period of time. That disease is called deficiency disease. Means if there is the deficiency of nutrients in the food items over a long period of time, then that disease is called deficiency disease. If a person does not get enough protein or does not get the proper amount of nutrient in his or her food, then there are some diseases that are stunted growth, swelling of face, discoloration of hair, skin disease and diarrhea. These are some diseases that happens due to the lack of nutrients. But these diseases can be prevented by taking the balanced diet, or we can say that by taking the proper amount of nutrients, proper amount of protein in our food items, these diseases can be prevented. Now, in the next slide, there is a table. In this table, student, first is the column of vitamins and minerals, second is the deficiency disease or disorder, and third is the symptoms of that disease. Here, the disease is loss of vision. This disease occurs due to the deficiency of vitamin A, and the symptoms of loss of vision is, that is poor vision, loss of vision in darkness, and sometimes complete loss of vision. The next disease is beriberi. This disease occurs due to the deficiency of vitamin B1, and the symptoms is the person suffering from beriberi, his muscles are weak and they have very little energy to do work. Now, in the third, the disease is scurvy, and the scurvy is due to the deficiency of vitamin C. And the symptom is that the person suffering from scurvy is bleeding gums, or the wound takes a very long time to healing up. Now in the fourth, the disease is rickets, and it is due to the deficiency of vitamin D. Here, the person suffering from this disease having the symptom that his or her bones become soft and bent. Now, in the next, here the disease is bone and tooth decay. This is due to the deficiency of calcium. Students, pay your attention that deficiency of calcium means the food item which contain calcium. What are that? That is milk, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables. These are the food items that contain calcium. And if any person having the lack of calcium in his or her food item, then his bones become weak and the tooth decay. In the next, the disease is goiter. It is due to the deficiency of iodine. The symptoms of goiter is that the glands appear in the neck, swollen, and the mental disability in the children. Now the last is anemia. It is due to the deficiency of iron, and the symptom is that the weakness. So these are the some tables of the deficiency disease and the symptoms. Students, you have to write it and learn it properly. So students, I hope that this is enough for today, and thank you so much.